All of Us Are Dead gave off the Walking Dead vibes with a blend of Train to Busan. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way. Ayy. So, I checked out All of Us Are Dead. It's a Korean zombie series on Netflix. In the series, the Hyo-san, high school science teacher named Lee Byung-chan, who studied cell biology and hormones, created the zombie virus. He named it the Jonas virus after a German philosopher named Hans Jonas, who discussed life-related technologies and human survival instincts because of the virus's strong will to survive. Once a person is infected, the virus's strong cells attack the person's weak cells and eventually consumes all the host cells. As the virus takes over, the person's body decays and their temperature drops. The first sign that a person has been infected is a nosebleed. Then a short time later, the person's heart stops, but the virus survives. Then the virus stimulates the dead person's brain to take control of their body. And at that point, the person literally becomes the walking dead. The virus also stimulates the host's brain to feel severe hunger and fear towards humans. People are seen as both a threat and a food source, so the zombies attack them for survival. Once the zombies sense that the person that they're feasting on has transformed, they go out hunting for their next warm-blooded victim. Lee explained that he studied predator and prey interactions with cats and mice, and once in a while, a mouse would lose its senses due to overwhelming fear and attack the cat. The overwhelming fear boosted its testosterone level, so he extracted that hormone from a mouse and refined it to turn fear into rage. Then he injected it into his son. He created the Jonas virus by accident while attempting to create an elixir that would suppress his son's fears and give him the courage and strength to fight back against his bullies. Seems like he was trying to create a super soldier like Captain America, but it went all the way bad. His son's fear of fighting back against his bullies during a beatdown turned him into a super aggressive zombie. I'm 100% sure that this ain't possible, but it's an interesting concept. It got suspenseful to see whether they would find a cure or have to smoke the zombies with a bomb or a bullet. Lee tried to create a cure by experimenting on his infected wife and son, but antiviruses are ineffective because the virus learns to adapt to its environment. So once an antivirus enters a person's body, the virus learns, then mutates so that the antivirus stops attacking it. The Jonas virus evolves and changes on its own, so it's impossible to create a vaccine, because to create a vaccine, a virus needs a consistent pattern. The only solution is to kill or burn the host. At all times, it felt like no one was safe because of the many dramatic main character deaths. The zombies in All of Us Are Dead have an enhanced sense of smell and hearing that they use to track down their next meal. They're also aggressive and can move fast. Their amped up hearing can be used as a weakness because they're drawn to sounds and weak against high-pitched noises. At one point, the characters used a thunderstorm to travel safely because the loud sounds of thunder and lightning disoriented the zombies. They get tricked mad easy and are so stupid they can't even slide open a door. A dome shot or taking out its brain with force will drop a zombie. Being bitten by a zombie turns you into one. But in this series, there's a twist. Lee Chan said that if this virus manages to learn the human mind, a new breed of human will be born. Some people's cells react differently to the Jonas virus, so when they get infected, the virus evolves to understand their human consciousness. This creates a new breed of humans called halfbies, which are half human, half zombies. Their brain function stays fully intact, so all their memories, knowledge, and personality remains the same. They can walk amongst the zombies and have all the strengths and weaknesses that zombies do, including superhuman strength. For the most part, half-bees look human, but they still crave human flesh. Half-bees are asymptomatic, so they show little to no symptoms of being infected. The Jonas virus hides itself inside the host cells where there's a constant battle for control between the person and the virus. The virus usually remains dormant until the half-bee feels fear or danger, which activates their zombie abilities for survival. But by the way that half-bee bully was moving around, it looks like they can learn to control their zombie abilities. Each time a main character got bit, it was suspenseful to see whether they would turn into a brain-dead zombie or a half-bee. But the majority of people turn into regular flesh-eating zombies. Watching the students fight their friends and family members that turned into zombies was set up to pull on your heartstrings. From what it looked like, half-bees feel little to no pain and are able to regenerate to heal themselves and repair broken limbs. This series was very well put together, even though some episodes had a lot of dialogue. The story was dark and entertaining and highlighted issues within society such as bullying. All the actors played their roles well, and each character was interesting. Season 2, I'm sure, will highlight the half-zombies. They've probably been surviving by eating dead people off of the street, so it's possible they may need fresh meat to survive, or maybe they might want to live amongst people again and be integrated back into society. Who knows? It'll be interesting to see what route they take. But I definitely believe that the half-zombies are the key to finding the cure, so maybe they'll explore that as well. Also, I think that the science teacher Lee Chan, he will make a reappearance in season 2 because after he got bit, he didn't look like the other zombies. He looked like he turned into a half-bee. The camera work and special effects looked dope. There was so much blood and gore throughout this series that at times the zombie attacks looked hella realistic and were hard to watch. Also, the zombies looked authentic, but their transformations were over the top. Even with all the mayhem and drama going down, they still managed to add a comedic element to this joint. Throughout the series, the characters would clown each other, and they added a few funny scenes in the episodes. I got hooked on this series after episode 2. I like how even though the focus was on the students who were fighting to survive wave after wave of zombies, they still showed us how the zombie outbreak affected the city and the country as a whole, and showed us how the military and first responders were dealing with the issue. I'm looking forward to season 2 of All of Us Are Dead, so I'm gonna go ahead and run season 1 for mics. Let me know what y'all thought about the series in the comments below. It's absolutely free for y'all to support the channel. Doesn't cost y'all a dime to hit that like and subscribe button. Moving forward, I'm only responding to subscriber comments, so lock in with me and hit that subscribe button, and I'm gonna get up with y'all in the next video, alright? Holla at me. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way uptown. I came from uptown, way